everybody! Welcome back to Northern Land Plays The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. The air was heavy when I woke up this morning, my friends. We're going for 40 wins, but I can't help but feel that there is a foreboding air in the air. Let's try not to err and random somebody who is not the lost. Oh shit, that could be Lazarus. Oh god, thank you. Thank you. That was very dangerous. Well, I mean, it was the standard randomness, but it appeared dangerous, but appearances can be deceptive. JESB, I don't know what she has to do with it, but ZH9Q. Let's get on with this. I'm glad we have a Lazarus run. I like Lazarus a lot, and we've been playing these funky-ass Judas Shadow runs. This is kind of like a reasonable or logical extension of those. Now, you can't call this a one run. You know, we didn't random Azazel. But you can expect that we're going to have some interesting times here, and I'm starting to really like Azazel. Exazel is what I almost call them. You're just feeding into the circle jerk surrounding yourself at this point. Is that a tinted rock? There's a tinted rock here, so we've got at least two on this floor. So Thunder Thighs, despite being a speed downgrade, is a really good pickup that we'll take after we die on this floor. We'll find a way, assuming there's like some fire or a self-sacrifice room or a curse room, we'll find a way to kill ourselves, respawn, take the pill, which is, I mean, if it's a health downgrade, it'll be a health upgrade. That's why I try to wait to take the pill. If it's bad trip, it'll be full health. Actually, it might be bad trip and take us down to a half heart. I don't know. This is a really tricky kind of room right here, but we'll get the damage bonus from Lazarus Rags. Well, from being Lazarus and having Lazarus Rags. And we'll get Thunder Thighs, we'll get a few Spirit Hearts, and, well, hopefully at least. If they're golden keys or golden chests, sorry, that's fine as well. Because we will be able to open those with the two keys we have right now. I kind of want to do some more exploring before we fight the boss. It's going to slow us down just a little bit. We'll get that key on our way back here. It's not like we can get through here without going back. There was a tinted rock here. That was the one I was thinking of. Yeah, there's not one there, just the way that the shadows kind of bounced off the room. But there is one on this room right here. Yeah, okay. Decent chance of finding the crawl space as well. What we'd be hoping for, to be honest with you, is, if possible, a speed upgrade pill or a speed upgrade from the boss would be awesome. There's no reason not to do that I can see. So we do actually find ourselves in a very slight position of risk. We don't want to die on the boss fight. And we could theoretically die on the boss fight. And then respawn with Lazarus Rags and then die after. So I'm actually going to take this HP right now. And then we'll go fight the boss, but we're not going to finish it. Okay, we would not have died against Pin in all likelihood. But still, I think it's better to be safe than sorry in this specific case. So Thunder Thighs, again, the real negative is that it's a speed downgrade, but the damage upgrade that we get as a result and the tinted rocks that we'll be able to access as a result should make up for it, but there's no way for us to know for sure. What would make me feel really good is if we got, like, I don't know, growth hormones right now? Not growth hormones, roid rage. Speed plus range or speedball. Anything that, whenever I ask for attribute upgrades, it's always like 2 attributes, you know, if possible, because, you know, we can make it a package deal. Tears plus shot speed, tears plus range, tears plus HP, HP plus damage. I would be happy if we got Mom's Spoon as well, but SQUEEZY is actually pretty good for us because it gives us even more Spirit Hearts on top of what we already had. So let's go back and we will enact Plan Lazarus here. I think we will just try to get ourselves, like, mostly killed here. And then what I'll do is blow up the TNT barrel back here. There's no self-sacrifice room. And, oh my god, lucky me. And the curse room's always a little tricky. Like, you could respawn inside of it and then find yourself in a little bit of a scary HP position. Holy crap, we got little brimstone as our item from the crawl space. That is a special item, which in some ways is bad. But it's a special item because it's a special item, if you know what I mean. Like, it is, it's good. I'm very happy to have it. Our pill, paralysis. That's okay. Here comes the speed downgrade, but the ability to stomp should compensate for that somewhat. We don't feel that slow, to be fair. Just a little bit slower than I'd like. So we're hoping for, yeah, I mean, bombs are fine, and this is probably our secret room here. We can actually get some value out of this. Okie dokie. My mistake, I guess. And I'd like to crush the pots, if possible. If I could get... It's a little scary. But if I could get enough money to maybe spawn an arcade on the next floor, I would like to see that. Well, it doesn't look like that's going to happen, but that's okay. And we got one more Tinted Rock here. Give us one Spirit Heart. I'll admit, a little bit, I wouldn't say unhappy, but less happy than I thought I would be with how this floor turned out HP-wise. I was kind of expecting maybe a little bit more than this, but that's okay. We got 3 cents that we can use on the next floor. Our speed is not as bad as I thought it would be. Of course, we got Squeezy, so we got 4 Spirit Hearts and a Tears upgrade to go with our damage upgrade, and a little Brimstone as well. So, you know, honestly, I think my standards might have been unrealistically high now that I think about it. Curse of the Blind would be dangerous, or should I say will be dangerous if we lose our HP. That, I should really be careful, actually, about unidentified pills. Because, excuse me, we should be able to break this. It's going to be annoying, but we should be able to do it. Get it. If it was money, we would have been able to get it, but that's okay. We have Stompy, so we might as well get this money. Unidentified pills, if they were like a speed downgrade, could cause a real problem for us. We're not in the danger zone yet, but we're like teetering on the edge of the danger zone, you know? It's like you got a 51 going into the final exam of your college course or something like that. You know you got to do at least as well as you've done in order to keep it up. Spider Butt. This is not a great item. Being able to use it once every 2 rooms is nice, though. And maybe we'll get the opportunity to replace it with the candle. I mean, I'd replace it with a lot of things from the shop right now, but the candle would be a good start. We'll check out that shop momentarily. No Tinted Rock on this room? Okay, well, I'll take a compromise. If no Tinted Rock, just give me a conservative kind of payout from a crawl space. I'm thinking maybe Holy Mantle. I'm being a little bit sarcastic. Well, we've certainly made a mess of that room at the very least. There is a Tinted Rock on this room. And I'm still going to look for crawl spaces because the rocks have been very, very concentrated, which I appreciate a great deal. Red Patch is a usable trinket, maybe. And honestly, having the ability to slow an enemy when you're fighting Dingle seems like a pretty good get, but so far so good. We're going to qualify for a deal with the devil here. Ideally, it would be 1 red heart and then a 1 Spirit Heart deal alongside of it, but let's see. Well, we just got 2 1-heart deals. I think I'll take them both. I didn't even use Spider Butt. Whore of Babylon, it definitely makes it so we should take this. And we got the mark out of it. That's a really, really good deal with the devil. Black Candle would be so good, so I could maybe take that item. We're not going to know, though. Let's see if we can get a penny so we can buy that. Why am I not taking the boss item? Because now we have Whore of Babylon, so I really don't want to ruin our Whore of Babylon states to pick up an item that... well, it might ruin it, you know? If we pick up HP, it doesn't give us that much survivability. It does have its benefits, but it doesn't give us that much survivability, and it costs us quite a lot. You know, this extra damage bonus from Whore of Babylon is a statistical bonus in all regards. It's nothing to sneeze at. So I'm going to try to stay away from it for now, even though it could be, you know, a DPS upgrade, or it could be a damage upgrade. It could be Magic Mushroom, which would probably be worth losing Whore of Babylon, hopefully temporarily. I'm not going to look for our secret room. Instead... Don't make me, like, step on that to try to find the crawl space, please. Instead, I'm going to blow up the... Oh, it's got to be in there. That's where our crawl space will be. Instead, I'm going to blow up these to get at least 1 cent. And then with that 1 cent, or extra money, we'll buy this. We got Portable Slot. I do like it. I'm gonna take a risk here. I'm not using Spider Butt anyway. It was an HP up. Okay. Well, at least I knew what I was getting myself into, right? It wasn't like I got blindsided and it was like, oh, I'm an idiot. I accidentally picked this up. I knew the risks, and that's okay. We can trade that away. We still have Whore of Babylon. It's just temporarily kind of ruined a little bit. Range upgrade is okay. And our next opportunity with a deal with the devil. Oh. Nice. At our next deal with the devil opportunity, we'll be able to trade this away, hopefully, and after trading it away, we'll be back in the Whore of Babylon state, plus whatever the item was that would have otherwise cost us 3 Spirit Hearts, I guess. So, I can live with it, and it's not like our damage is too terrible right now, but if I could go back in time, I probably would rather have Whore of Babylon persistently and not have this extra HP, even if it is temporary. That's the dangerous thing, you know, we're early enough that it's probably temporary, but you never know which HP upgrade is going to be the one that, you know, makes it so you can't come back. Now, some people might be wondering, why the hell would you take Portable Slot over Spider Butt, a 2-room charge item that actually has the ability to deal some extra damage? Well, the simple reason is that I really like... Oh, that's pretty good. Even though we have Stompy, this is great for mushrooms. The simple reason is that I really like Portable Slot's weird-ass synergy, where if you use it on a secret room with a different type of red heart, or a different type of health, I should say, like an eternal heart or a black heart, that's what it will pay out with for HP, which can actually allow you to get like 12 eternal hearts if you got the money for it. It's not a guarantee by any stretch, but it's good. And there's our secret room. We are going to be a little bit slow for boss rush here, but I think, you know, we're hobbling together a very, very decent run here, so I'm not too salty about it. And I really like playing as Lazarus, man. That's like my new... I don't want to say it's my favorite random, but actually, now that I think about it more closely, it may actually be my favorite random. Because you know you're going to get some weird-ass plays on it, and it's not like, I do like playing as Samson, and I'm okay with playing as Eve, but it's a little bit different because some situations will put you in a position where you can't really use your basically character-specific abilities. Like, if you don't get a... If you don't get a lot of red hearts in like an IV bag or something like that, you're probably not going to deliberately be able to use Bloody Lust that much. And, you know, you can easily take yourself out of Whore of Babylon and never really get a chance to use it. Whereas with Lazarus, most of the time, there have been times, but most of the time, you're going to be able to find yourself in a position where you can, you know, die on the first or second floor, pick up that damage bonus, and, you know, be on your merry way. I really like that. It's a unique way of playing a character. It took me a little while to come around, but I have fully come around now. Let's take this for now. You know, 1 HP is 2 HP for us, and of course, instantly it's not. We are now even further entrenched in this non-Whore of Babylon-ness, but on the next deal with the devil, presumably we'll be able to give up 2 HP to maybe make this happen. There we go, that's what I'm looking for. And it's just actually red hearts. So this is the worst kind of deal with the devil for us, or second secret room for us, with Portable Slot. But that's alright, we'll save our money, or we can use it on the shop. We don't need to specifically save it to try to get a bunch of black hearts or eternal hearts. We're in a totally fine position survivability-wise as is. Well, that makes things a little easier for me. We're looking for Magic Mush specifically, but if I had the option to pick up some statistics upgrade pills, I would. We know that there's a range upgrade pill somewhere in our rotation. We know that paralysis is somewhere in our rotation. That's a little bit less good, though. Yeah, our damage is still totally fine. Little brimstone helps, but it's mostly just, I don't know, good damage. Guppy items, guppy items. Okay, this is a good opportunity for us to get to the HP cap and kind of stay there. Where are these spiders coming from? Is that from a... Must have been from a red chest. We'll take Guppy's Paw, of course. And we can use it. We might as well use it to put us in the Whore of Babylon state, you know? Like, I don't think there's much reason to hold on to these red hearts if we're already at the HP cap anyway. I think we're much better off having the damage bonus. There is a reason. We can still play Blood Banks, but I think being in the Whore of Babylon state like this is better. Now, admittedly, it's probably the right strategic call to take Guppy's Paw with us, but I like the idea of making Portable Slot work for us in the future. Bombs are key. Alright, well, it's not so bad. We can get rid of Red Patch, and... You know what? We're not going to be playing Blood Banks anyway. Let's buy a remote detonator. We'll pay 15 cents for 5 bombs, and as a result of this, our bombs are key trade is not bad. I mean, it wasn't bad to begin with necessarily, but now it's like, you know, we're set with both consumables temporarily, at least. And we do want bombs so we can actually use Portable Slot effectively, even if we don't have the money necessarily to back it up right now. So, this is good. Me and little Brimstone match. We got a cute little, like, father and son thing going on. Who's the spawn of Satan? I am Daddy! Okay, I knew people were asking for it. Let's move along here. I don't think there's any reason to take Razorblade, or even any possibility to take Razorblade now that we've given up all of our red hearts. And this is another added benefit here, the ability to get into rooms like this. And why not, is my thinking. Now that I picked up 1 key to add to our total, get up to 94, I'm starting to think why as opposed to why not, but that's okay. Really can't complain about anything over the course of this run so far. Especially that really early little Brimstone pickup. It's such a good item. It can carry the shit out of you. I'm a little disappointed that I took what I would consider to be some subpar damage there, but that's, you know, that's why you have 12 hearts, if you can get them. Remember in vanilla when you could actually have hearts off the screen, and then you could have like 30 HP but not know it until they actually started to tick down? That was awesome. I remember when Rebirth was, when they announced that it was going to have... Oh, that's not a good pill. We don't have 99 bombs anymore, so... It was a little risky, of course. Ah, it sucks. All that for that. Telepills, you know, you're supposed to take it at the end of the floor to avoid missing anything, but this is okay. I remember being like, whoa, man, that's gonna make Rebirth a lot harder. And it has, in a way. Like, Rebirth would be really easier if you could... Like, imagine you had 7 red heart containers, and then you picked up Guppy's Paw, and then you upped your spirit hearts to 21, and you could pick up more HP on top of that that would be additive as opposed to, you know, replacing it. Like, that would be absurd. I really like that there's a little bit more dynamicness now, and you have to be a little bit more concerned about your HP. That being said, I have done a lot better in Rebirth than I have in Vanilla, but I think that's also just something you'd expect with more experience as well, but I don't know. Which game's easier, which game's harder? Well, since the Eternal update, Rebirth's probably easier. I think that's a pretty safe bet. Prior to that, I don't know. We'll just fight the boss. And the Husk just stands no chance in hell. I feel bad, but at the same time, I'm extremely happy. You know, we're gonna take it, okay? I know that this is gonna give us red hearts. The hope being that we're gonna be able to give them away at some point. Oh, that was a terrible setup. I'm okay with trading away our stats now for stats later, hopefully. This might be our last deal with the devil over the course of this run, but I doubt it. But it could be, but I doubt it. At this point, actually, I would be content... Oh, it didn't work out. I would be content to get rid of Portable Slot because its synergy is cute and I like it, but there's no real need to use it, you know? Like, we don't need Black Hearts or Eternal Hearts. We might be able to benefit from them, but we also actually might not. So it's a little bit up in the air there whether or not it's even going to be a useful pickup. But that's okay. It's not like we missed out on too much. Chemical Peel, it's like the definition of an okay item. Never gonna say no to Chemical Peel, but I do think it probably, you know, by making your tears red, probably appears to be a little bit better than it actually is. But, you know, we're all guilty of, you know, representing ourselves in the best way possible, I think. Let's take a look for what I'm hoping is the secret room. I'd rather not blow up our donation machine any more than we strictly have to. Alrighty. Well, it won't be down there. We know that. Because those were gated off. It could be over here. And thus allow me access to the secret room for free. And if we could pick up like 9 lives in there, that would be exquisite. But really, I'd take anything. I'd even, like, just give me a stone chest for a chance to get something instead of spirit hearts. Range down. It's not that bad. Could be better, but it could certainly be worse as well. So there's our secret room. Couple of bombs, which is fair because that's what we're going to spend getting out of here. Almost enough money. Ah, there's a stone chest. Okay. It's got a range down. And I think the other one is like paralysis. Yeah, fantastic. But I asked for a stone chest. I got a stone chest. And it paid out with literally the bare minimum, for which I'll be happy about. So I'm okay with that. That allows us to buy the compass without actually having to blow up our donation machine. So there's something to be said there. I'll admit, I'm starting to realize that I'm playing with fire a little bit by constantly picking up HP, this time knowingly. But my thinking is always that I'd rather... Like, Whore of Babylon stays around. It's latent under the surface. We're a carrier for Whore of Babylon. We got the recessive copy. I'm hoping that we can get rid of the HP that we have on a deal with the devil. But, you know, the fact that we've hit like 6 deals with the devil in a row means that we're probably due to not get one soon. Hopefully we do get the opportunity. Because, you know, you have to wonder, like, if we don't get a deal with the devil on this floor, then we get a deal with the devil on, you know, Womb 1, and Womb 1 gives us, the Krampus tax or something like that. All of a sudden, we've put ourselves in a very tough position to lose our HP. We're only on Necropolis 1, though, so it's not, like, all's not lost yet. We should still have 2 deals with the devil, but if we get unlucky, we might get saddled with only 1, so... I think we're going to be fine, but it's at this point at which we should probably say, you know what, no more HP upgrades. And this is lovely position for us, of course, to be able to crack all these skulls. Boss rush is still not going to happen, but that doesn't mean that I don't like tarot cards. High Priestess is a pretty good one, too. In fact, I would expect to get so many tarot cards that I might actually use High Priestess just on, like, a regular room. And I'm going to try to, like, get rid of, that's alright. I'm going to try to get rid of cards that I don't want whenever possible. Just because it's going to make it easier when we have to backtrack. I'll be like, oh, what's the card on this room? Did I forget about a Joker card or something like that? Nah, it's just, you know, it was the Hanged Man or something like that we don't really need. Doesn't hurt to have it, but we don't really need it. If we are permanently out of the Whore of Babylon state, I still really like our chances. Our damage is acceptable. Bare minimum, it's acceptable. We're, you know, we got a good familiar in Little Brimstone. Nice amount of HP. Like I wouldn't be expecting to be in HP trouble anytime soon. Anytime before the chest, which is when it's most dangerous because, you know, you're going to get 4 items on the chest, of course. But I don't know. We'll find out pretty soon. I am going to go back for that key, obviously. I was just leaving it behind here while I came up to the shop in the hopes of, you know, I don't know, speeding it up for some reason because I'm eager to see what the shop gives us, I guess. Alright, Bloat. This is like a real bad time to be you. I managed to save my High Priestess card longer than most people probably would have expected. Deal with the devil, please. If we did get a deal there, like, I'm not surprised we didn't, but if we did get a deal there, that's at the point at which I would have been like, for real? Like, that's like 6 in a row. The odds, I guess you do reach like a peak negative with the odds. If you've had a deal with the devil on the last 2 consecutive floors, the 3rd floor is the lowest odds you can possibly have. So if you keep getting those deals, the odds stay the same, basically, at 25% or something like that. It's not an incredible long shot. If I gave you a 25% chance of winning the lottery, you'd probably be pretty stoked. But it's not great either. Still got Hanged Man here. You know, if we're banking on it, it's something we probably want to make contingency plans for. Yeah, I mean, this is a good measure of our success. Chubb's a little tanky, and Champion Chubb probably a little bit tankier, and we're taking him out easily. I'm actually happy we got a speed upgrade. You know, if we're already at the HP cap and don't want any more, that's helpful. Juicy Sack will be really nice. We get a creep that we don't actually need to get hit for. No offense meant to, oh, that's gonna solve it. No offense meant to, anemic, but, now we got a nice little, ketchup and mayonnaise going on. And you know what? I think we will take Rusted Key. I think we're gonna take everything on this room. Rusted Key, beats Liberty Cap if it gives me more chests, which people keep telling me it does. We also get the spiders out of Juicy Sack, which is good. And again, we don't really want Portable Slot anymore, so I do apologize for having taken Tammy's head so much recently, but it's, I think, the right call for us here. Alright, take out the spiders. Don't get hit by the freaking red fire or orange fire. I always get hit by the orange fire because I'm very silly about it. Can't believe I didn't botch that one. Oh, well, there we go. As if on cue, but that's alright. We got some other stuff here. Pretty bad haul on this room right now. Yeah, that's not great. We don't really want the cartridge. I would like the map. Yeah, I will, considering we have the compass, I will blow this up for the map. And we got Steam Sale out of that guy? That's wild. Well, now I'm going to try to blow up more for the PhD as well. And that takes us extremely close. Oh, I gotta do it one more time. That's what you get for being, you know, having a large hitbox there. Alright, let's see what PhD gives us. Range up. There's gonna be another one of those somewhere on this floor, maybe even more than one. Let's get the heck out of here. At this point, it's a good run. You might be expecting a little bit more damage to come at some point, and I wouldn't be averse to that. Hopefully it does work out that way. I hate the paralysis is still a good pill. It makes no sense to me. Let's get out of here. We're already at 22 minutes. That's a unifying theme of this this streak right now, is that boss rush is just not happening. Maybe there's some good to mine in there, you know what I mean? Maybe not doing boss rush is one of the things that has facilitated this streak. Or maybe not. We're just gonna go. We do have to deal with the devil now, so... Okay, this is good. We pay the Krampus tax now. And hopefully pick up an item. I don't really want Krampus's head. I'm happy with Tammy's head, except... or in case we get good items, but... Lump of coal plus all the range upgrades we got here. Not bad, not bad. And then we'll expect to be able to get back to the Whore of Babylon state on the next floor, and then it's all over. At that point, we should have a win pretty easily. If we don't already. So we got Loki, Monstro 2. I think the right play is definitely wait for Monstro 2. Then we'll pop that quickly, and that did like 1/3 of his HP. Nothing to sneeze at. But it could have been better. We're actually lucky that our shot speed is pretty good as well, so I can actually feel... Oh, that was really dumb. I can feel pretty good about standing on the other side of the map and getting some decent, you know, damage bonus from Lump of Coal. And of course, Little Brimstone has infinite range and a very fast shot speed, so we don't have to worry about missing with that as much. Not a fantastic room for us, but it got the job done. And Tammy's Head synergizes relatively well with Lump of Coal. You know, it's like a B- synergy. It's not bad at all. I'm talking like a college B-, not a high school B-, you know. Depending on what high school you went to, and I guess depending on what college you went to as well. I'm not trying to insult anybody, I'm just saying, you know, it wouldn't necessarily make the teacher's day, but they'd be like, you know what, that's a solid effort, you did your part. Capricorn is a no-brainer. We're not at the HP cap. We already have a little bit of red HP, which we don't necessarily want. And, well, we should have used Hangman to just get in here, but it wouldn't have made a difference, I guess, functionally. And, we're gonna probably get it, well, definitely get a deal with the devil. The question is whether or not it'll actually have items on it. But, with all that being considered, we should have a very good chance to really capitalize on the all-stats upgrade, and then, again, capitalize on being able to, make it work for us long term. You know what? We have PhD. I'm gonna take Little Baggy. I think Little Baggy is a bad item that has a potential good use here. Might as well like blow up Wheel of Fortune, get something out of it. So with Little Baggy, we'd be expecting. Well, it would have turned Wheel of Fortune into a pill, so I could have been happier with that. But anyway, with Little Baggy, I'll be expecting some stat upgrades. Would be lovely. Luck upgrades would also be nice if that pill's in our rotation. I forgot that we got a luck downgrade earlier. Golden Key is probably a little bit overkill at this point, but you know what? I appreciate it nonetheless. So my ideal payout here is definitely 2 Guppy items at a heart each. Become Guppy, get Whore of Babylon. It's a huge swing, you know? It's like selling a stock and then buying a stock the day it goes up and the day it goes down. No, I've got it all backwards. You know, it's like it's like a big win on the stock market, I guess is what I'm trying to say. We're all, you know, familiar with those. I was in, I didn't go to school for business, but I went to school during the recession, and my school, despite being publicly funded, because I, you know, went to school in Canada, they're mostly publicly funded at least, had to cut a lot of core courses. So like I was doing biology, and it was my final year, and they were like, well, we've got all the courses you need to graduate, but apart from that, we're not offering like a lot of the electives this year because we're not making very much money. I was like, all right. I ended up taking like this intro to business class. Oh, let's see what this is first. Oh, good. Ended up taking this intro to business class where they're like, okay, you know, we're gonna do this virtual stock market stuff, and you know, you get graded based on your performance in the virtual stock market, which is that's a you know trial by fire there. But it was also like if you totally fucked up, you're still getting like a 55 or a 60 or something like that. You know, everybody's in this class because there's no like it's like a bunch of like chemists in the class that are like, well, I gotta take something anyway. It was the year of the recession, and like the #1 portfolio in the class fell like something like 50 or 45%, and we're like, well, all right. How about this? Everybody gets a B. These are kind of special circumstances. You guys didn't even come close to matching last year's performances. You should have invested in despair. You should just short everything. I think that was actually made illegal, like literally during the semester. I can't remember. It's been a while. All right, give me 2 red hard deals. Okay, that's, I mean, pretty good. Which ones do we want? Contract from Below is better, but I'm gonna take Sacrificial Dagger, because fuck it. We should be at the HP cap, yeah, and then we got Whore of Babylon back, and this will make Tammy's Head a lot better, and we can run into things now and murder them, and it's good. It's a very good situation. I'm very happy to have full mapping as well. I'm not gonna go to the curse room or the library. I'm very content with our loadout right now. Let's try to minimize the amount of HP we lose on this run. You know, I really want Guppy's tail, by the way. That red chest reminded me. If we can't get Guppy, just give me a standalone Guppy's tail, and I'm not going to complain about not getting the third Guppy item. That was not very smart of me. But I was trying to watch out for the spikes as well. Just give me a Guppy's tail. There's nothing wrong with it. Luck upgrade is pretty much exactly what I wanted. Oh, being able to kill Daddy Longlegs before he does an attack would have been nice. We got Halo, which we'll take. We shouldn't have taken it until we walked into this room. Yeah, we fucked ourselves. We fucked ourselves out of the Whore of Babylon by taking Halo. At least we didn't do it to just take lunch or something like that, but that hurts. I was like, I should go into the deal with the devil first and see, but I saw that it was an all stats up and was just like, I'm taking it. It'll probably work. Poor decision on my part, but it's still, even though I'm taking some dumb damage, it's still my run to lose. And, no, the Halo is definitely not the... It definitely was not worth losing Whore of Babylon for, but that's okay. Again, you know, I said this probably like 15 runs ago now, but it's really a standard by which I live, you know? It's okay to lose a run as long as you learn something, but it's much better to learn something while also winning a run, and I think we've had that a lot on the streak, you know? We've had a lot of runs where I've learned stuff, but have also won, so maybe the lessons haven't stuck that much, but I also haven't been punished for them, so there's something to be said about that. This is a little risky. It pretty much broke even for us. So, not as much risk as I thought, maybe. Do this big room. Oh, that was extremely satisfying. And thank you to the Juicy Sack Spiders for helping out as well. Juicy Sack Spiders sounds like the band on like a late night talk show. It's like, it's David Letterman and his Juicy Sack Spiders. That's the Saturday Night Live saxophone, in case you were curious. Well, at this point, if we can get HP, we'd actually like it, so don't be shy about that game. You want to give me some HP, I will be in the market. Clutch thing with Little Brimstone is remembering that it's always like a quarter second behind you, even if it's your first familiar. Oh, that was really bad of me. And we lost our invincibility, which is a real piss-off because we have Sacrificial Dagger. But anyway, you want to kind of have like a little bit of a lag time, Scott Joplin style, if you want to use it effectively. So, admittedly, our HP is dwindling, is the way I would describe it. And we're not really going to be able to take any shortcuts here. However, I would still be, I'd be very, very surprised if this run does not turn out properly for us. How does it happen? There's the obvious ways, you know, like a Curse of the Blind or Curse of the Lost. Or, not Curse of the Lost, sorry. Curse of the Blind on the chest, giving us a shit item. Happens all the time, fairly frequently at least. Or it actually could be a Curse of the Lost that causes us to have to go to like every single room. And in going, oh my god, really? In going to every single room, we take more damage than we would have liked. It's actually getting a little frightening here. I'm happy about this. Pandora's Box does give us an angel item here. Just trying to do a little crowd control. A lot of batteries on the ground. Ah, it was Spirit Hearts and a Spirit Heart, and we got a Black Heart from our last boss. So now my HP is not looking so bad. I would love to get a good... This never works out for us. I would love to get a good angel item, man. Sometimes it works out okay, but we never get the heavy hitters, you know? The heavy hitters are all you need. Call 1-800-10-1333. Anyone grow up in upstate New York? Dead Dove is, like, completely fine. Now we have the ability to fly and Spectral Tears. For some reason, I thought it gave us HP, but we got the Eternal Heart anyway, so... Not a big problem either way. That room started out looking a little scary. Ended up being really, really good for us, actually. Maybe made up for all the mistakes that I made at the start of this floor. Monstro 2 is not very tough, actually. Provided that we can get a little bit of Sacrificial Dagger damage done, he shouldn't really have a chance to do too much to us. I really wish he would stop jumping and do his laser attack, though. That's where we can do most of our damage. So we're hoping, like, specifically, no curses on the next floor. Any curse could be a problem. Even Curse of the Unknown, knowing we have a decent amount of HP, it would still be... You know, you'd rather not have it. Let's just put it that way. But we're not out on the outside looking in on this run. It should be a win. Poor decision on my part to take the Halo, but you live and learn, you know? Might want to look for crawl space or black market. I mean, a black market could still allow us to get down to the Whore of Babylon state. And, you know, if you're suggesting that, you're not wrong. At the same time, it's extremely unlikely to work out. But you're right that it could. I don't like to put my faith in those kind of incredibly unlikely events. Oh, that was an exceptionally poor dodge. We did find our secret room, though. But just give me magic mush, you know? Like, we're already here. I would actually really like to get a room full of mushrooms because we have PhD. And, well, I mean, little Baggy, I guess, doesn't do much for us. But since we have PhD, we would be expecting good pills. I want to focus a little bit, because I think this has been my worst cathedral in very recent memory. Taking way, way, way more damage than I should. And we're down to 8 HP, soon to be 9. But, you know, we could easily lose some of that on the boss fight. Let's try not to. Just go ahead and drop that Tammy's head early like we already did. Give you a little post-commentary there, I guess. And the main thing here is, you know, I mean, it's obvious. We'll hit as many shots as we can hit. We also want... it's not surprising. We'll also try to get Little Brimstone whenever Little Brimstone's ready, but it requires unique circumstances, I guess is what I'm trying to say. HP's getting a little low. I'm getting actually kind of a lot nervous. But I have unending hope in our ability to continue the streak. And in a way, it's nice to have a little bit of extra tension on this one. But I'll admit, you know, the adrenaline pumping zones of my body, which if I'm correct is the vas deferens, is it's going crazy. My VD is going crazy right now. I'm unreasonably proud of that joke, even though it's really bad. Okay, no curses, no curses. Or Curse of the Blind Great Items. That doesn't bother me. Curse of the Unknown. We have 6 HP, I think, so let's keep that in mind. Anemic. It's kind of fun. Ipecac. Ipecac is hugely important. Everything else kind of sucks here. But Ipecac is a potential winner. However, we have to be very cautious about Ipecac Tammy's head. This could easily lead to incredible amounts of despair. But we've done... Oh, come on. You know what? More power to you. You fucked me on that one. I had you, and then you blocked 2 shots. We have 5 HP. When you fight your mini-ball, do you kill the gluttony last? Yes. Yes, we kill the gluttony last. Ideally, at least. Chance for Spirit Hearts. Look at the... Why is it so hard to hit you all of a sudden? Give me your HP. I desire it. This is still definitely a situation where, you know, we should be able to come out of this one with a win. Oh, that was very dumb. Ipecac kind of fucked up the shot there. Freaked me out. Okay, take care of the familiars first. If you can get both at the same time, even better. Should have 4 HP now. That's very frightening. We're gonna be looking for secret rooms, of course. We're gonna be expecting some chests to drop. Come on, come on, come on. I don't know if that would have landed. We do have some red hearts back, so as long as we don't find ourselves in like a truly heinous position where we're losing a ton of HP on the same room, we should be able to heal up. This is an important time to just, you know, take our time, basically. I'm also trying to get some little brimstone charges set up. But it takes like 3 Ipecac shots to do, so we need some space, which is what I'm doing up here right now, basically. And if we can just, you know, take these enemies out from afar, all of a sudden they're not nearly as big of a problem. In a way, big rooms here are still going to be annoying, Whoa, 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 whoa. Big rooms here are still going to be annoying, but they're also very good for us in the way that they give us some space. And, you know, with Ipecac, space is at a premium. Even if we only kill one spider per little brimstone shot, you know, it means something. I think we're almost done with this. Now, our shot speed or our range, one of the two, is not high enough that we can really just, like, not care about where we're standing. That still matters a lot. Okay, good, 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 good. We've played very well in this room. We deserve an item, spirit heart. We deserve some kind of something, you know? We got another big room coming up next. Kind of hope it's like double mega fatty. And I've done this Ipecac shit with the Lost before. So you'll forgive me, but I'm hoping that we can equal that, you know, previous performance. Thank you, spiders. Spiders would be very helpful. So what do we have to do here? We have to kill Death. Like, this dude is gonna be so fucking annoying. This is gonna hurt. Yeah, no getting out of that one. We can fly. We actually look a little bit like the Lost right now. How fitting. I heard the sights. What the fuck, dude? Too many sights! I'm actually getting quite frightened, actually. Good. Yo, Death. Yo, Death, though! No more sights, dog! Way too many of those. Okay, watch out, because the pony's gonna be here. Yeah, there you go. You did it. Okay. Zombies are no problem. Whether they consume neighbors or not. I really tensed up there. Give me something. There it is. It's coming up here now. A key. A key. When you find yourself in times of trouble, rely on this room to give a key. Saying words of wisdom, thanks for the key. Okay, well, at least we still have red hearts. Thanks for the key, thanks for the key, thanks for the key, thanks for the key. Don't end my streak, thanks for the key. I refuse to believe this isn't the secret room. I just don't know where it is. Oh, it wouldn't be that high up. It's not? No, you don't understand. Okay. Let's get this map off of here. We're gonna take out the enemies that are most likely to hit us. Which is every enemy at this point. Troll bombs, huh? Oh, go fuck yourself. Now, he's fast, but we're also fast. There we go. Keep him together here. Every room we don't take damage on is a help. And I actually think that that was a really good opportunity to use Tammy's head. Like, the quadruple widow room should not be too bad. They're all dead. Triple widow room. Don't want to overstate the problem here. Thanks for the key. Thanks for the key. Oh, snap. Okay, a spirit heart. Where the hell is the secret? Oh, it's probably adjacent to this room. So we have to worry about Gluttony. Gluttony is our first boss to take out. But Northern Lion, Gluttony can give you spirit hearts. Yo, fuck his spirit hearts right now. Then it's got to be super pride here. Ultra, not super pride. Because he can do annoying shit. So it's probably like right here. Oh my god, we found it. Okay. So now we can actually... Well, first off, give me a pill. Yo, first thing, give me a pill, though. Okay. That's fine. Item? No items on this floor? It's fine. We can skip this room. Well, let's skip the room just below this one. This is not so bad. Stay away from the walls. Oh my god, I didn't get hit. And I don't even have infamy. How do we find ourselves in this wonderful situation? This is where hope thrives, and that's both inspiring and exceptionally dangerous. Give me a fucking drop. I swear to God. We've had one Spirit Heart drop on the chest. And that Spirit Heart might be the difference between life and death, but, like, really? That's it? Where's our secret room? Yo, where's the secret room, though? I refuse to believe there's no secret room here. And you know what I always say? Thank God for I found pills. This is the most defensive Ipecac fight I'll have ever done in my entire life. What the hell hit me? Must have been like a homing shot I didn't see. We have to be careful because we might only have 3 HP. We at least had the Spirit Heart. But we might only have the 2 red hearts now. And we don't have half-heart intervals. You know, there's no placenta coming to save us. It's an awkward expression to use. Every shot that lands improves our chances, but I'm not getting cocky yet. One more. Holy shit. Okay, now don't die to these. Oh, I think we did it. So I definitely should not have taken the Halo on that run, but for now, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal, and of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. Hands actually a little bit shaky, I'm embarrassed to admit. We're gonna be very happy about 40 wins, and I'll see you in the next video. See you then.